What is up, guys? Lord Respawn here. So in today's video, we are recapping the most recent Nintendo Direct, and I'm just going to say it straight up. This is probably the best Nintendo Direct that we've had in years. I cannot think of a better Nintendo Direct than the one that we just had on the 13th of September. So, to kick things off, right off the bat, Nintendo announced that Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2019. Now, based on how the other games released, probably would expect it sometime in the fall. I know Dark Moon was a spring release, but it, with the 3DS game remake coming out in October, I would expect Luigi's Mansion 3 to come out roughly a year after that release. Okay, so super pumped about that. I love Dark Moon. Luigi's Mansion is just such an amazing franchise, and we get it next year, so get hyped. Okay, so we're going to run through these. Splatoon and Mario Tennis Aces are getting updates. Great to see that everything is continuing to get updates. Always cool to see that. New Super Mario Bros. U is getting a deluxe, or the deluxe treatment, and is coming out in January of 19. So that is a cool release, and it does include the Luigi U expansion. So if you didn't pick that up, like myself, I did not pick up the Luigi U expansion. That's going to be included in there. So great game to pick up, especially for everybody who's getting the Switch around the holidays. That's a great first addition to your collection outside of what you get. Fantastic game. Up next, we have Katamari Damacy Reroll. I know nothing about this game, and I probably completely butchered the name, but apparently it was a smash hit on PS2, so everybody's hyped about it, so get hyped, Up next, Nintendo announced NES controllers alongside of the upcoming Switch Online, and basically they hook up and charge like Joy-Cons, and they're wireless NES controllers. Apparently they're only available to Switch Online subscribers. They're going to MSRP for $59.99, which is pretty high priced, considering you can get an NES Classic for $59.99. But they look cool. They hook up to the side of your Switch to charge. I'm probably not going to get it, but I bet they sell like a motherfucker, so be ready for that. There was a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff that was announced, all these remasters. I'm not going to go through them all, but just type in Nintendo Direct Final Fantasy on Google and you will see everything that was announced, but tons of Final Fantasy coming to the Nintendo Switch. So if you're a Final Fantasy fan, get hyped, because you're going to be in for a long time, or a large amount of Final Fantasy content on the way. Other notable things, Civ 4 was announced for the Switch. The Yoshi Switch game finally got its title, Yoshi's Crafted World, and it is releasing spring of 2019, so I would expect probably a March release similar to that of Kirby, maybe April, but look forward to that coming. Also, Game Freak is working on a new RPG game called Town, and basic gist of it, you live in this town, monsters are attacking, you have to protect the town. The gameplay looked cool, but still in development, so we will see. Not much other information about it. We saw a little bit of gameplay, but very interesting to see what Game Freak has in store for that title, but I believe it's coming out 2019, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so up next, and these are the two biggest announcements, throughout this Direct. Isabelle is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So that is huge. Tons of Animal Crossing fans are like, we want Isabelle, or Tom Nook, but we got Isabelle. They finally announced it. So we can finally play Isabelle versus the mayor, and Isabelle can maybe get some revenge. Who knows? We'll have to see, but I'm super pumped. I think I just got a new main in Smash Bros. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you going to be playing Isabelle day one, or at least day one when you unlock her? Because I know I will. And then the big announcement. So Nintendo pretty much announced, hey, Isabelle, you're coming to Smash, right? And then after that announcement, everybody's like, oh, that's freaking awesome. But like, what about Animal Crossing Switch? Did you really just play us again, Nintendo? Well, after she goes off and joins Smash, they pan over to Tom Nook at a computer. And I'm going to do a full analysis of this trailer. At least to my analysis, probably, not as in-depth as other people, but I'm going to make an analysis of it. Anyway, so he's sitting at his computer, and then he says, well, I guess I better go get the town ready while Isabelle and the villager, the mayor, are off in Smash, so they have a cool place to come back to. And then it was confirmed that Animal Crossing Switch is coming in 2019. It is officially announced by Nintendo themselves. None of this the speculation, all that's over. We have confirmation that it is coming in 2019. I'm assuming we're going to get massive news in January when they do the kind of year forward looking direct that we always see in January. Hopefully we get a release date. I'm predicting summer of 19, much like a lot of people. So really, really hope we get that in the summer. But it doesn't even matter because we know it's coming out in 2019. Animal Crossing is back, everybody. Get hyped. That is the big announcement. My 3 favorite things about this direct: obviously Animal Crossing being number 1, Luigi's Mansion 3 being announced number 2, and then Isabelle in Smash number 3. So guys, leave a comment. What are you guys excited about in this direct that was announced? And what do you hope to see later on next year? Alright guys, drop a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Later!